incredibly helpful. We thank you, Jeff, very much. Great privilege to have this facility today. Senior Day. Seniors, you have done a fantastic job of giving us a ride that we have been dreaming about for so long. This is my 20th year as athletic director. In the beginning of the year, I was literally getting phone calls saying I was putting the scores in incorrectly. To give you an idea of how you have shocked the league, the area, with your effort, your success, and the people that knew that this was going to happen are the people standing right there on the 20. Congratulations, coaches, seniors, for your leadership. Fantastic journey. Second season coming up. We would like to recognize the Mashpee seniors and wish them all the very best. Brian Lima, Nick Almeida, Luke Olson, Kyle Soares, Peter DiFrancesco, Josh Crawford, and Liam Farwell. We wish you all the very best. Thank you. To our seniors, first up, Alex Joseph and family. Thank you very much. Next up, Anthony Coots and family. And a big happy birthday to Dad today. $37. Nice going, Dad. Next up, Ryan Mullen and family. Andrew Hatch and family. Ben Padova and family. And finally, Connor McMahon and family.
Good afternoon and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics from the campus of Medway High School in Medway, Massachusetts. It is senior day here for your Mohawks as they play host to the Mashpee Falcons. Alongside Larry Coe, I'm Doug Coots, and we are fieldside here on the north pitch behind Medway High School, and we are underway A very rainy week here has forced us to the artificial turf, thanks to our friends at Medway High School for the usage of their surface, as ours is very wet, although conditions right now not terrible. The rain is not falling at the moment. 57 degrees here. Mohawks honoring seniors Alex Joseph, Andrew Hatch, Connor McMahon, Ryan Mullen, Anthony Coots, and Ben Padelka. Mohawks in their home maroon kits going right to left on your media device, with the Mashpee Falcons going left to right in their away white uniforms. A little slip of the tongue there, Larry. Just working through some roster changes here. Out of bounds. Got Luke Olson in goal for the Falcons, and he prepares for a goal kick. Andrew Hatch sending that forward. Andrew Marr challenging for that, up with Peter DiFrancesca. Francesca comes away with it, has Tyler Theodore on the far side. Mullen is there to slow that down. Back heel knocked away by Andrew Marr, right to McMahon. Padelka comes past one, into a crowd though. Loses DiFrancesca. Ben with the slide tackle gets a piece of the ball there. Alex Marr helping it out. McMahon battle with Nick Almeida. Nick Holman. Coots to Borst. It's being disrupted. Ends up out of bounds off of Alex Murray. Padelka there. We are field side here, no stands over here at Medway, so we apologize for not having the usual aerial view where we would have been high above the pitch, but we're at pitch level. Joseph looking for Boris. That's a good pass. Cross comes across. Joseph is there. He has one whack at it. Can't get a second. Knocked out for a corner. Borst with the kick. That's a good cross. Coots is there. Andrew Marr is there. Andrew Hatch with a shot, and it's just wide. I thought that was labeled for that near post. Strong left-footed shot. As Andrew Hatch with a shot that almost found the net. Very close. Don't think Olsen was going to have a beat on that one. We'll have to remember to stay out of the view here, Larry. McMahon coming forward. Tries to find Borst. It does get through. So I believe we've got some roster issues worked out here. Apologies for that. Just offside. So your Mohawks checking in at 9-5-3. Coming off a pair of ties this week, including one home game here at this very field versus Medway and at Dedham. Falcons checking in at 7-6-2. Ooh, Padelka drilled from behind. Seemed like he was prepared for it. Free kick taker extraordinaire, Andy Hatch over to take this. And he thumps it long and through, but it will end up in the hands of Olsen. McMahon coming forward, tries to poke it past Nick Almeida. Just underway here, 6.5 in. Nick Almeida, shot is blocked, try to get the cross, he gets up and gets it. That's to Joseph, takes a touch, gets around 1, 2 more converts, still fighting for it. Out for a corner. Oh, brother, celebrity sighting Steve Coots here with bringing a cheer from, man, Larry. That's a good cross. Coots with the header, just couldn't get on top of it. Not sure, something brought a smile to Larry's face. I don't know if it was the chair or that header off the goalpost. Very good crowd here. Thanks to all the Millis faithfuls for making the trip over and supporting us at what is our home away from home today. DiFrancesco on it. A lot of moves there, but Padelka still in front of him. He'll knock it back to Murray. Chance here for a shot. Alex Mayer closed that quickly. Mashpee still fiddling and diddling at the top of the penalty area, sent out, so Falcons will have to retreat. Padelka with a flying kick. Fans still piling in here. It's been a great season for the boys soccer team. Girls also lined up for hopefully a long tournament run for both. Mullen rising to send that one out and into the stands for a lucky fan. Some of the Mohawk faithful down there. Alex Joseph on it, takes a touch forward to Holman. Nick Holman still going. His goalkeeper sliding. Should be well offside, and it is. Apologies to Nick, as I may have done the sportcaster flub there. That's Nick Holman for your Mohawks. Perhaps wishful thinking. Jack Catalano wants a piece of the action, and he will float one. He may have to hustle back to his cage. A little too much contact there. I always like to see some early fouls to keep things under wraps. These two tangled last weekend in Mashpee, where the Mohawks were able to come away with a 1-0 victory. Final game of the regular season for the Mohawks. Mashpee heading to Cohasset tomorrow, so certainly don't want any incidents here that would prevent players from being able to play in their next game. Joseph gets ahead to it. Mullins may have to force to play that to the ground. And DiFrancesco finishes it off after the whistle. Tense moment there for your Mohawks. Hard to see from our vantage point. Holman on the ball. Ends up for a goal kick, so I was mistaken about the chair, Larry. I do think that is spoken for. I have another one, though. We'll get you one, my friend. I may have to rub that funny out. Got substitutions coming here. Preston Joie into the game, as well as Neil Howard. So our vantage point here on field level, we'll do our best to judge, get numbers, etc. Your announcer a little older today. Told Ted Johnson is the number. We don't actually say the numbers anymore. Austin Derone in, checking in for the senior Alex Joseph. Good crowd. Fence on this spectator side just about covered end to end. Some sprinkles right now. No wind to speak of at this moment, which is good. Forecast has literally been all over the place. But for the moment, just cloudy. Holman will claim that. Shadane Howell over there. Holman again off of Howell and out. The celebrity sighting on close that in a second. Man down. Boris comes out with it. Cross knocked out. Third corner kick coming for the Mohawks. Junior Vieira, celebrity sighting on that far sidelines, helping us out with ball person duties. Borst again. This one a little lower, knocked out momentarily by the Falcons. Derone knocking it back into the mixer. Coots creates a little space, gets a chest to it, tries to get a sidewinder, still on it though, finds Hatch. Borst with a shot, save, ball still free. Fellow birthday celebrant Steve Catalano passing by. Hello to him as well. Two Huskies entering the world on the same day. Free kick for the Falcons. See if they can flight one in. Almeida. Taking a long time here. Sends it in. Coots sends it out. Alex Marr helping it out. Holman just out of his reach. So Mohawks have had a little bit of the territorial edge. Connor to the ground. Padelka also in the area. Holman joining the fray, sent forward. Will end up in Olsen's area. Need a spark here. Crowd looking for something to erupt and cheer for. Boris, nice from Coots. Homan disrupted again by, this time by Kyle Soares. McMahon at the top. Shot is blocked by Murray. Alex Marr covering the space there. Padelka heading it forward. Holman just a shade too late. Probably took the worst of that blow. Jerome and Padelka in the same space. Sorry, McMahon. Perhaps a little senioritis from the announcer today. Chouat in the middle. Falcons coming forward in numbers. Alex Marr slowing DiFrancesco up a bit. Ends up to the ground. No call there. Looked like it was a foot on the ball. Officials both right. Good eye on it. Daron. Padelka. To Homan. Gets around his defender, and the shot is saved. Still in play. Boris comes around for the rebound. Boy, what a great save by Olsen. Holman had time and let that one drop to the right spot and off the half volley. Corner kick is in play quickly. McMahon will try his luck. That is blocked. Daron to Andrew Marr. Good pressure here. Takes a touch. Chipped in. Coots just beat to the ball by Olsen. Wow, highlight real save there. Falcons giving the Mohawks time. Free header there. Coots finding Hatch. There we go, Larry. Sister Jen with the second chair. One for you, my friend. So give us a big thumbs up. All right, the seating area has been established. We are under a tent, couple umbrellas, trying to keep our equipment dry and operational. We thank, of course, the fine folks at Millis Community Media for being out here to cover this senior day. Putting Larry on the road and in harm's way, but we are high and dry right now. Knock on metal tent pole. Joe Beret checks into the game for your Mohawks. No score here. Nearing that midway point. Coots with a free header right to the feet of Padelka. Ball is sent through. Catalano will come out and claim that. Padelka streaking down the left side. One to beat. A lot of contact there, and it's a PK. It's a penalty. Padelka touched the ball through. Just poked the ball past Murray. I mean, we can roll that back. Definite contact there, nothing on the ball. So the official is right there. Padelka, as fouled, will step up. And he puts it up and over. I know the Mashpee fans are Calling ball, don't lie. So Mashpee dodges a bullet there. Again, we'll go back to the tape. Seemed like a reasonable whistle. Mohawks will have to recover. Mullen wins it. Still has it coming forward. Daron just can't control that one. Oh, dang, there goes my score sheet. Saved it, Larry, saved it. So mass substitutions for the Falcons. Not sure I got them all. Paul DeHelian in. Lucas DeHelian as well. Number's hard to see on that far side. Falcons coming forward. Mohawks will have to respond here. Catalano will grab. Beret gets ahead to it. Homan. Push from behind. Gets control of the ball. Has a step on the defender. Shot save. Another save from Olsen. Falcons living dangerously with the body contact. Daron off his face. Fortuitous bounce to Beret. Long pass. Good hustle by Beret. Forced the kick out by the goalie. Didn't let it come into the penalty area. Hatch gets a piece. Andrew Marr with a piece. Falcons continuing forward. Alex Marr. Long past the midway point. I've got 22 gone, 18 and change to go. Looks like we got some blood on DeHelian. McMahon will check into the game for Daron. Mullen slows it down. Falcons have numbers on that side. Marr coming over. Well played off of the Falcons there. Alex Joseph in for Borst. Coots bringing it down a little too far, but he wins it. Wide to Bure. Brings about a whistle. Hatch poking that out. Shot and a save. Just offside there. Holman forward to Joseph. That's not going to make it to the penalty area. Soares with a nice play, beating him to the spot and heading it back to Olsen so he could grab it. Holman gets a foot to it to Padelka. A lot of contact there. Padelka wins the battle. McMahon onside. As Soares keeping them onside, sent out for a throw-in. In play, Holman sent out for a corner, so Mohawks have been dangerous on corners. They're 5th of the match as we are 28 minutes in. Mohawks and Falcons here, a couple of birds battling it out. Mohawk, that's a bird, right, Larry? Has to be now, right? Coots settles and shoots a rocket just to the right of Olsen's cage. Was able to bring that out of the air and rifle one just off target. Larry comfortably in his chair, big smile on his face. Chipped forward. Mullen tries to connect with Padelka, ends up connected with McMahon. Ends up knocked out of bounds. Oh, that's definitely off of the Falcons. We'll move forward though. Padelka takes that back. And there's the foul, so. A lot of teams are just content to coming foul. These players, Mullen is just taking a quick rest out there. Hatch sending it long and deep and ends up at the feet of Holman. Blocks the clear out. Coots gets a chest to it. Tip tries to get it over the goalie. It's saved. McMahon again on it. Down the left side to Joseph. Partially obstructed by Hatch heads that forward. Holman, the one-touch cross. Beret trying to save it, ends up off over the end line. So Mohawks with dominating stretch here, just can't find the goal. Danny Pasquantonio and Ryan Leone into the game for your Mohawks. About 10 to go here. Coots with a boot to it. Was waiting for options, never developed. I'm looking, Larry, so I don't have a number 1 on my score sheet, so mass substitutions for the Falcons. Long throw in. Coots gets a piece of it. Padelka gets it out for the time being. Leone gets a boot to it to the top of the area. Not a bad idea by Almeida. Didn't have a lot of time, so the one-time strike. Braden Frazier across the pitch to take the throw. About seven plus to go here. I'm right on 7, so 7 and change. Ball bounding around. Mohawks getting it out. Ends up at the feet of Holman. See if the Mohawks can do something with this. Tries for Borst. Blocks the clear out. And Coots coming forward. His tip, Leone in the area, converged upon by 2 defenders.
Go to Alex, open.
Mullen to Padelka. Mullen will come. He makes a run. Padelka gets it back, tries to get it forward. Back to Padelka, one touch. To Borst, shot here, low to the ground, diving stop by Olsen. Oh, difficult shot to save, especially on a day like today. Well, tackled away by DiFrancesco. Try and stay out of the way of the camera here. Ended up trickling out of bounds. Break for the Mohawks. Austin Derone into the game for your Mohawks. Coots flicking it forward. Leone gets a piece of it and locked arms, literally being held. Sent out for a throw-in. You never hear any calls for a foul from stuff like that happens. Sixth corner kick. Larry will take this opportunity to catch a breather. Borsch is on the ball, and we are ready, and the ball is across. Back to Derone, who gets a hard, heavy touch. Falcons on the move. They're flying forward. Hatch sending it away. Danger not over here. Oh, a nasty foul from behind. I'm not sure what number 9 thinks is happening there. I mean, DiFrancesco lined him up in the back and just drilled him. I mean, getting his money's worth from that foul for sure. And that's a dangerous in the small of the back there. Worst on the ball this time. Ball sent wide. Good pressure from Leone. Down to about 3 minutes to go here. Padelka back into the game. Coots will grab the rock. Throw to Padelka. He earns another corner. Love to get a good service right into the mixer here. Padelka looks like he will take this one himself. Padelka and Pasquantonio with a head to it. Just couldn't slice it enough. 18 shots towards goal for your Mohawks. Low kick. Derone gets it to Pasquantonio. He'll get it back, trying to head it forward to Borsch. Gets a touch. It rolls to the corner. He crosses. Flicked out by Murray, but to Padelka's feet. Comes in wildly. He gets around him. Tries to chip the keeper. Oh, and what a save by Olsen. Another highlight reel coming up high and grabbing that. Coots was waiting. Padelka tried to get it up and over. A teardropper just did not bring down enough rain. Falcons all the way back down the other side. Mullen knocks that away. I'm under a minute here. Ball is in play. It's got to be offsides or out of bounds there. See if the Mohawks can generate something here in the waning moments. Falcons turn it around. Shot comes across. Hatch sending it away, ever prepared. And so consistent all year. It's just a stunning year from Andrew Hatch. Bohr streaking down. His shot is up and over, so the 20th shot may be the last act on this first half. Our officials are looking at each other. I am over, perhaps waiting to just kick it into play for some reason. It's not necessary. But it does add to the dramatic and a little bit of flair, of course. Olsen taking his time. Oh, we will continue. And so now we have reached halftime. So the halftime whistle sounds. Our score from Medway, your Millis Mohawks nothing, Mashpee Falcons nothing. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics. Second half just about to begin, and the second half has begun. So right on time, Larry. Well done, my friend. Second half underway, coming from you from the campus of Medway High School, playing host to us with the inclement weather this week as your Millis Mohawks boys varsity soccer team hosts the Mashpee Falcons. Boars to the corner, comes back across. Alongside Larry Coe, I am Doug Coots, and we are field side here at the North Turf behind Medway High School. No score as we start this second half. Your Mohawks in their maroon home and home kits. Going left to right on your media device, and Mashpee Falcons right to left in their white uniforms. Man, trying to find some place for a shot, gets it off, it's blocked. Mohawks would love to come out here and get an early goal. They've carried a lot of the play here, but Mashpee has been resilient. Knock McMahon with a left-footed speculative effort. Knock on metal tent, Larry. Still just sprinkling here. Temperature up a couple of notches from the start time. We're up to 59 here. Starting to see some more sprinkles, and light rain is on the way. Good crowd, many of the Millis faithful trekking over to support the squad. Hatch forward to Borst. Touch is dispossessed by Almeida. Hatch takes it back. His curling cross curled a little too much. Saved by Luke Olsen. Catalano coming out and will claim that. That skips through the legs. Homan gets past his defender. Cross tipped. Ends up out of bounds. We'll have a corner kick coming. So Mohawks with 7 in this first half. Here's the 8th. McMahon will go over to serve this one up. To the top of the area, Hatch with a touch and shot in front. Borst, there it is, a goal! It's in the goal! Andrew Hatch left alone at the top. Look at that smile. The crowd going absolutely wild. Andrew Hatch, what a season. We talked about it. What a season he's had. Jack Borst was in the vicinity, waved at the ball. We had Falcons in the area, so some question as to whether offside. We're having a discussion. I mean, we are field side here, so I'd have to go back to the tape just like everyone else. But as it stands now, the ball is in the net. Andrew Hatch opens his scoring account up here on the last game of the season. Couldn't have come at a better time. 1-0 Mohawks. And Hatch again sending it forward. He may not be done here, folks. He may not be done. Well, it couldn't have happened to a better young man. Always happy-go-lucky, and that smile on the way back. And his teammates so happy for him as well. So Mashpee on their heels here. Larry very concerned, pointing furiously at the scoreboard. He's waiting for the 1 to go up there. I think scoreboard operator was waiting to see, where that one should go. Andrew Marr taking a lash. So yes, the Mohawks playing the role of Medway today. So 1-0 Mohawks. Charlie Lindbergh into the game for your Mohawks. Wow, what an exciting moment. I don't think Hatch has touched the ground yet. See if the Mohawks can either build on that or at least make it hold. Good crisp pass to Borst, knocked off of the defender. Poking it across. Falcons moving forward. Catalano will come out and send it down the field. Padelka tries to get it forward to Lindbergh. Back to Padelka in a battle with it. Gets the ball, finds Coots. Touch and shot might be in the go here. He finds McMahon as the man came to him. He'll take a shot that's deflected and saved. I mean, 1-0 lead, of course, very precarious, especially with these slick conditions. Well, and forward, just Borst making sure it's not able to be picked up. Falcons playing defensively way back, giving the Mohawks room there. McMahon will claim it to the ground. Coots tried to find Homan. He battles for it, gets it back. Borst cutting in, excellent pass right on the ground, tipped. Homan and Lindbergh both there, shot and a save. So Mohawks keeping their foot to the pedal here. Nice shot, nice save. Boy, a great cross from Borst, inviting right on the ground there. Holman's able to come up the middle. That's too far. Padelka, Coots, McMahon, Holman, Borst, nice flick. Tried to get it forward to Lindbergh. Coots claims it. Gets it, tries to get it up and over to Holman, sent out by the Falcons. Falcons having their wings clipped right now. Mohawks would love to tally a second. Ale Cornelio into the game for your Mohawks. About 8 minutes in. He celebrated senior day before the game. Alex Joseph, Ben Padelka, Andrew Hatch, Connor McMahon, Ryan Mullen, and Anthony Coots. What a season they are having. 9 wins, undefeated in their 10 small Tri-Valley Small League games. Claiming the championship. Regular season, of course, more work to do as we prepare for the tournament. Andrew Hatch celebrating his senior day by tallying his first goal. Andrew Marr. Danger area here. Coots will claim that. He'll possess it for a moment. Tries to find Boris. It rolls. Kept in play. Holman sent forward. Onside on that far side. Holman takes an extra touch. Allowed Ware to come back and close him down. What a great play. But Boris able to keep it in. Catching Holman in stride. Kept onside. Well, we have another corner kick here. We'll try to get an angle without getting in the way. Coots just missing on the header there. Danger not over. Andrew Marr, player on the ground. Not a foul in itself. I know many of the players and parents will expect a foul there. It is not a foul in itself to play the ball on the ground. Cornelio getting a poke on that. Mohawks will need to slow this one down and get players back. Mullen coming over, and he gets it, and he knocks it out of play. Well done. Mohawks tracking back. So mass substitutions for Mashpee. Just big field side just can't get a look at all the numbers. I know Howell's back into the match. Alex Murray in as well. Looks like Joie. Apologies for the other one. May have been Dehilian. That's a shot from distance that Catalano will take off the bounce. It's been stellar in the net all season. It's not, again, knock-on metal tent pole. Not tested a lot today. Cornelio getting a touch and sent out of bounds by the Falcons. Mohawks pressing forward. Lindbergh on the throw. Padelka. Coots with a nice trap. Looks over his options to Marr. Cross, no one going for it. Coots with a head to it, ends up at the feet of Gavin Lakatos. There's a shot here from Dehilian. Catalano had come out to cut down the angle, and it did go over. Good opportunity for the Falcons. Goes by the wayside, though. Holman forced to head that one. Gets a piece of it. Coots with 2 on. Dekes them both. Decides to settle things to Catalano. Gets himself into a bit of a pickle, but is able to work it out. Hatch stepping in. So Holman. Boris coming around that right side again to Padelka. Shot up and is saved. Cornelio coming forward. Perhaps a little too much body, taking a page of the DiFrancesco playbook of a light nudge in the back. Lindbergh with the header. Jack. Got him. Now it's trying to get some hand signals, coaching from the far sideline. McMahon back into the games. Hatch with it, has Borst, has time, and Borst gets it to him. Borst coming in, that right side. Cornelio got to stay over that ball. No one seems to have learned from the PK that was skied. Got to stay over the ball. I know Mr. Coots is already, Dave Coots, already given his opinion on that. It's got to stay over the ball. So as you watch this one back, boys. Ended up at the face. Need a whistle there. Just ball ended up scooting through a bevy of players. Chouard is down. Just, I think, unexpectedly just got through. Everyone missed it, and hopefully he's okay. He's up quickly. So it should be a drop ball to Mashpee. That ball came in with some velocity too. Tough young man to get up right away. So we're giving a free kick here. Ball is sent forward. Coots edging himself over and notches it back to the feet of Padelka. Falcons turn the tables. Both Mars converging. Alex sending it out. Good communication there. Suarez on the ball. Hatch with the header. Coots chesting it forward, and he comes forward, takes a bump from behind. Takes 3 players to dispossess. Mohawks with the ball. They'll throw quickly. Borst to McMahon. Can he get around the ball? He does. Slide tackle by Suarez. Knocks it out of play. Third corner kick. Nice tackle there. No body contact that time. Pasco Antonio and Holman into the game for your Mohawks for Lindbergh and Cornelio. Deep in that dark corner on me. I can't see who it is. So. Cross comes through. Coots with the header into the mix of players. It's blocked. Hatch again. Knocks it forward. Pasco Antonio fighting for it. Coots knocks it to him. Can Danny get to it? His shot is saved. So 5th save for Olsen, who is single-handedly keeping this game at 1-0. Bit of a lull in the action here. Coots comes forward, puts the defender on his backside, sent forward, and ends up rolling into Olsen's penalty area. A heartbreak as I forgot to restart my watch here. I know, the fan's groaning. Padelka ends up at the foot of McMahon. His shot, save! Another spectacular save by Olsen with the right hand. That was labeled top corner. Oh, another corner kick. McMahon is on this one. He's had some good service. That one to Hatch. He will head it to the mixer, and it bounces right to the goalie. Not a bad play. Just can't get anyone on that second. Going for that second one. Coots calmly bringing it down. Gets it to Hatch. Padelka. Borst got room on that right side. McMahon will get past the defense. One-touch cross. Hatch with a spinning ball there. He does get to it. Pokes it forward. Ends up off the Mohawks and out. Celebrity sighting Glenn Padelka with fetching that ball for us. Thank you, my man.
Peter, run to space.
Paducah up the middle. Homan and McMahon. Homan will get to it. He takes a touch, and it goes to their far post, and it's a goal. The Mohawks have scored. Coots to Padelka to Homan. So right at the midway point, the Mohawks have doubled their pleasure here. They go up on the Falcons 2-0. It was Coots that took it down. Padelka got it, tapping it forward to a streaking Homan. He and McMahon both converging. Homan taking the touch. Not much Olsen could do about that one. A clean breakaway. And the Mohawks, the second goal they were desperately seeking, have netted one here. 2-0. Just past that midway point, Larry. 20 down, 20 to go. Crowd coming alive with that one. Falcons not done yet, though. Nicely headed back by Alex Marr. Tried to find Catalano, end up for a corner. First one for the Falcons, so see what they could muster up here as they come flying forward. Mashpee with nothing, love nothing better than to strike back here. Josh Crawford drifting over. The left-footed in-swinger. A lot of contact in on the keeper, and we have a foul. Hey. Hatch chasing down, gets a touch to it to Borst. Mohawks have had success on this right side. Homan takes a touch. Well defended that time by McGrail and Murray combining. Mohawks coming right back. That one looks a little overcooked and into Olsen's area, and he will claim. Very nice punt by the goalkeeper from Mashpee. Hatch ever prepared. Holman coming down awkwardly. Looks like he landed on Ware's foot. He's trying to come through it. Coots possessing it, allowing him to catch his breath. So with the ball at the feet of Catalano, we'll get a whistle to check on. I know he wants to keep it going. I think they had a sub out there waiting for him anyway. Alex Joseph, the senior, coming in. Good bit of officiating there, waiting for the ball to get into the penalty area. So anytime the ball is in the penalty area, it's an uncontested drop ball for the goalkeeper. And Catalano making sure that that was the case. We try, Larry, a little information for the people out there. It's one of the better rules changes that has been adopted by all the governing bodies, FIFA, NCAA, and Federation. Austin Jerome into the game. Anytime, no more contested drop balls, and anytime someone was injured, the last team to either possess or touch the ball will be given the drop ball. And of course, as you just saw, if it's in the penalty area, it just goes to the keeper, and that is that. Here endeth the lesson. Back to the action. About 16 and change to go here. Mohawks leading 2-0. Falcons trying to turn the tables here on senior day. Don't want to mention much more about the weather. Knock on metal pole. Oh, Joseph got I think it was Padelka that got a foot to that. Didn't look like he was going to get there. So let's see what we got on the weather app. It's back down to 57, which was our starting temperature. Rain looks like it's thinking about picking up here. We are safely under a kindly provided tent covering. Got some umbrellas around us as well. Coots looks like he has a blood situation. Borst stepping onto the field. So Falcons had the ball here, so we're about to see our lesson in action. And there it is, my friend. Falcons forward. Catalano will claim that. Can't take anything for granted in that penalty area. Mohawks have had success on this right side. Pasquantonio down the middle. I see some more umbrellas popping up. Feel like the rain might be starting to fall. Step forward to Joseph, just can't get there. Just can't get there, so close, the senior. Celebrity setting Steve Vitale here taking in the match. Long-time friend of Miller Soccer and a pretty good referee in his own right. Foul right in front of us here. Good, Chuck. What do you got left? Oh, that's right. Okay, thanks, buddy. So we're back to action here. 14 minutes to go. We certainly hope Josh Crawford of the Mashpee Falcons is okay as he went down. He and Pasquantonio clashed knees. And now certainly wish him the best. Hopefully he's okay. Both players just hustling for it. Right in front of us here. So back to live-ish action. So Coots ready to check back in. Certainly thank everyone for their support today, bringing tents for all of us. Both teams covered with tents. Waters for all, coffee. I hear there's pizza on the way, so. Nasty after the ball foul there. Oh, calling the offside. Getting the offside call there. And speedy delivery of some water from the missus. Thank you, Tammy. Well, 12 to go. Mohawks 2-0 lead here. Forrest claims it and he goes. He certainly has the speed to go. Challenge coming from the middle. Well played by Alex Murray to dispossess and send it out. Andrew Marr with the settle. Falcons coming forward. Catalano called for it. Mullen didn't hear it. Mullen able to block the shot. Dangerous moment there. Mix up could have cost. I mean, this is a close game. Next goal, either side. Mashpee would, of course, love to get the next one, slice the lead in half. Another offside in the middle. Sent out by D. Helian. Good to see Holman back onto the pitch for your Mohawks. Joe Beret and Ryan Leone. Shoot. Shoot from distance. Hatch to Holman, headed to the middle. Coots will take it over. Padelka avoids one, slips it forward to Leone. Sent away by Maury. He's had an excellent game, sending away just about everything. Almost a one-man defensive crew back there. Solid game from the Falcon number 2. Coots with a touch. Padelka with his one-time shot. Just couldn't get enough curl around it. Put a smile to Larry's face by poking into the camera. Old man in the camera alert. Old man in the camera. Come on, Larry. Who else would spend their birthday out here with you? Watching some fine soccer. The Mohawks had a great year. Looking forward to some more tournament play as we close out the regular season here on Senior Day. Boris gets around the defender, steps in, challenge coming again. Boy, man, I just spoke the praises of Mariani. Once again, he just comes through, single-handedly snuffing out that attack. Boris was able to earn a corner kick, so 5th of the half they were able to score. That's deep in the corner. Oh, wow. I don't. Just say it, Larry. I don't know what you're saying. Hatch again with a shot off of Leone. Hatch bidding for his second. My lip reading skills are exactly 0, my friend. 8 minutes to go. Rain's starting to fall a little bit harder now. Mother Nature has been kind to us today with a little break in the action. Not sure that corner kick worked out as they wanted. Mullen streaking in, going to ground early and blocking that. Setting up an attack here for the Mohawks. Coots to Homan. Gets it past the one. Murray coming through. Boy, again, Alex Murray. Homan got by Ware, but not by the ever-prepared center back for the Falcons. Let's see if we can get a better corner here. Borst on the kick. Opsford on the ground. Coots, that arm was definitely elevated. Beret gets a shot towards the goal. Hard to see, but that arm was definitely above the head, so we'll chalk that up on the Mashpee side of happiness there in breaks. Takes all kinds to keep it out of the net, though. Finally made contact here. And no, the announcer cannot see into that far corner because he does not want to be in the picture, my friend. We're saving the lens and the horror of our studio audience, our video audience. Doing the best we can here. We are on field side here, at field level. Senior day for your Mohawks. 6 to go. Boris heading it forward. Joseph in a foot race with Murray. I think we can tell who's going to win this one. Coming forward is DiFrancesco. Dangerous play here, all the way down that right side, sent to the top of the area. They have a player there, shot and a score! So Almeida left alone at the top. Strong run by DiFrancesco. And Mashpee is on the board here with 5 to go. So the venue is now energized. 2-1. Mashpee, the goal they needed. Haven't seen DiFrancesco on the field much, but he comes on and provides an instant spark. A long run. Couldn't get any Mohawks in the way there, and then coverage in the middle a little lacking. Don't mind saying it. 5 to go here. Coots coming forward. Tried to get it to McMahon, broken up. Padelka will claim it. Looks at McMahon, gets a foot to it, cuts it to his left. Poke with his right foot, and it won't go. It just wouldn't go off the inside of that far post. He got around the defender, and then the toe poke. It just would not go. Hatch will let that one roll out. Mohawks could use a little time on each of these restarts. Could stand to throw it to their own guys, too. Joseph tips it forward. Leone high in the air. Can he bring it down? Heavy touch. Battles for it, sent away by McGrail. So, apologies to my audience here. I know they expect a lot of me, as do I expect of myself, but I don't have an exact number on the clock here. So we will enjoy it as everyone else does here. Falcons coming forward, sent well up the field. Alex Marr touches it, possesses it, turns it, sends it away, gets it to Andy Hatch. Hatch over to Padelka. Mohawks can possess here. Padelka sends it forward, off a couple of players. McMahon again on that right side, and his shot save. Rebound, McMahon to Joseph with a left foot, shot save again. McMahon again, shot blocked. This is unbelievable. Off of the Mohawks and out. If it's not Murray, then it's Luke Olson keeping this one in check. Wow, Mohawks, 2 point-blank opportunities. Can't find that third. Hatch to Coots, perhaps not intentionally trapping it. Man down, draws a whistle. Definitely some contact there. Ben! Announcer trying to help out here. Can take a little bit of time. He needed 10 yards here. McGrail not giving the 10 yards, not getting it. We'll have the free kick anyway. Headed out of bounds by the Falcons. Definitely off the Falcons. I haven't been in that position. 75th minute. You've been running all game, wet, cold. The arm goes up, quickly corrected though. We got the video to prove that one. 8th corner kick of this half. That's a good service to the far post. Padelka with the header. Stop me if you've heard this one before, Larry. Saved by Olsen. Clock ticking down. I've got about 2 minutes, but again, I'm not sure where I stand relative to the official time on the field. Well played by DiFrancesco. He's got a fire under him right now. Falcons as well. McMahon brings it down. Be wise to just possess this one. Broken up by McGrail, but Hatch forward. Coots sending it to McMahon. Be well served to just keep it. He's got Murray on him though. That's a player that's not going to be beat by anyone. Here come the Falcons the other way. Chance here, sent to DiFrancesco. He was close to the line. Looked like he was a couple of steps offside. That was close. Looked like he was from here. Sends the Mashpee faithful to a frenzy. And the officials right there. These gentlemen have done a fine job today. Fair match for both sides. Had to make sure he was in the play, and he definitely was. Thought he was 2 steps off. We'll punch that up, Larry. We'll roll that up for the video and check. Send that over to the MSOA offices, but I'm confident that he was on the spot, even without my Mohawk-colored glasses. Joe Beret on the ball. Gets it to Coots. Shields it, holds it, turns it. Knocked out by Howell. Another throw in. Mohawks can chew a couple more seconds here. I've got a minute to go on my watch. Throw into Coots in the corner. He'll hold it against Howell. Well past our vantage point. He's holding it. All that work in the weight room. Men, Falcons are just going to ground all around him, and he still has it. Gets to McMahon. He holds it. He's hauled that. He's hauled to the ground. We have a whistle, and it's the final whistle. The final whistle has sounded here from Medway. We have reached full time. Your Mohawks surviving the Mashpee Falcons, giving them everything they could handle today, coming back from 2 down to score 2-1 and making this one a game. But in the end, the Mohawks just too strong here for the 2-1 final score. We thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk athletics, where we have seen on Senior Day, we celebrated Alex Joseph, Ben Padelka, Andrew Hatch, Ryan Mullen, and Anthony Coots for their last regular season home game in a Mohawk uniform. What a career they've had. What a season they've had. The Mohawks boys notching their 10th victory of the season. So once again, we thank you for those that make it possible, those back in the studio at Millis Community Media Studios, the fine men and women that make this possible. Alongside Larry Coe, I'm Doug Coots. Thank you and good afternoon.